Alright, good morning, Minecraft and Infitech games. I have to make another video here since I hadn't made too many for a while. I'm going to make lots of minnow props. Head over here. Fun times. I'm making lots of stuff here. Yeah, we got a load of stuff to make. I'm gonna make nanoprocs so that I can then make. I got chrome coming out. I got stainless steel coming out. I'm just gonna top that off. I'm gonna have to top off my titanium as well, because I know I'm gonna need some more of that. So all that's cranking along. You'll get a drum of drilling fluid. Oh, hell. We can make one. Double hell. And that goes back over here. I got some stuff to make, apparently. I need, oh boy. I'm gonna have to get some more heavy fuel out as well. Drum fluid, drum heavy fuel. I got some distilling to do, I got some cracking to do, I got all kinds of stuff. Kinda wish I hadn't thrown that hydrogen I had made. Oh, I mean, a whole ton of hydrogen. I threw it into the, drilling fluid. Get this process going. Kitty, what's it? Man, we've got so many things to do now. So much to do. We gotta get in space. We gotta start packing fuels. We need a ton of hydrogen for this. So we're gonna have to work on a lot of stuff here. And yes, I need more circuit board. Yay. Okay. I do have some more nano procs. Assemblies. I think that's for making my scanner. Yeah, I'm upgrading that other line to HV before I do anything else. Having a scanner 2 is a bastard to make. HV machine hall. Do I have a couple lying about? No, not really. You know what? I had a high voltage transformer I could have used for that other thing. Oh well. Whatever. I wonder if I should just skip the gas and just run it straight off the electricity. Run it straight off this guy here. It's kind of stretched already, coming from here to here. Still everything runs really well. We've got a load of lazurite and sodalite and other crap, so we can make got that all set up so I can get silicon. I need lots of silicon for all this. I'm gonna be a busy bee for a while. Okay, let's just go get some stainless steel. So make a load of that. Probably on at polyeth. Oh, we're coming down. Yeah, you got a kitty who's being hyper today. I ran out of, I need to get methane very badly here. So I'm going to get that going as well. It's like I run out of everything at once. It's funny. I saw my first creeper in probably a month. I haven't been out of the base long enough to really, you know, find it and see any of this junk. Hey, what's this? Something on the surface over here. Let's go have a look. It's probably those random dinosaur things that appear and poop everywhere and then disappear. Maybe? Really? Looks like you boys are having a party down here. I'll steal some of this shit. Cool. Yeah, you can see where I got bored, tunneled through here at some point. I haven't been back to Twilight in a while. There might be some good resources over there, who knows? I've been back to the space station. I'm just gonna say screw the space station and let's build it. I'm gonna get myself set up on the moon at some point here. I need to build a few more. I think I'll build another fuel loader for that though. Alright, so I just have like so many little miscellaneous stupid things going on right now. Advanced Scanner 2. Very well. Very good. Very good. All ready to go. And I'll just start setting her up. That was weird. Well, I weirded out for a second there. I heard a machine noise, and I'm like, what is that? And then I realized it's actually a machine behind me. I got a humidifier up here because it's getting kind of dry out there. You know, I could turn all that rotten flesh into you just centrifuge it, don't you? I wonder. This might just be Giggle Factor Central here, but tritium, a little bit of deuterium in there. Oh, but I need to change that hatch out. Kitty, come on, what you want? I was just looking to see if I had a hatch floating around over here. Hoped I did, but no. I don't know what to do for you. I want to test this. We'll just make one. And they're cheap, right? Jupiter. And we can input. Bus, not a hatch. Yeah. A little power up. Hanzo, would you get off me? Kitty. Oh, you're causing problems. So the nice thing is I can replace that. And see what happens. I don't know, it might work, it might not. Flesh. I thought you could centrifuge that into methane. Yeah? Oh, but does it need a certain... No, if I need it to... So I should be getting... It should be doing 16 at a time here for me. Oh, right, I took the thing apart. Oh, look! Interesting. It's taking time, though. It's doing it. Wow, I guess it does work. Hey, cool. It's not eating that much power either. I got stupid amounts of electricity I can make out of that. That'll let me get rid of all this stupid zombie meat. You just get rid of all that crap for me. Processing array, that's so cool. So yes, you can swap parts out. You do have to turn it back on. You do have to turn it back on, but you can swap some things out, so you can centrifuge like a whole lot of stuff. So I'm gonna make another one of those at some point. Well, when I'm rich enough, I guess. I'll make another one of those at some point and just say, hey. The goods here. This is wild. Look at it go. Oh yeah, that's just sipping power too. It's so efficient too. This is brilliant, dude. It'd be great to have one of these just to... It'd be nice to have an ore crushing one. Just tons of ore crushers in there and just bam. It all comes out. That... I can see where those... I can see where that could go into some seriously industrial scale work. And one IV thing would run tons of those, you know? You know, just a little nuclear plant would run them for a while. As long as you're putting out 512, or if you're putting out 2048, you could run 4 of the basic ones. If you need the... Granted, you probably at least want to have the minimum. You might have to need high-end one. Which case you would need... 512 would need insane voltage. You would eat up power kind of quick with that. But it would get the job done so fast. You'd have to use larger outputs. Still, it's impressive. I'm curious to see what happens when it gets down to this. So I can get a little methane right now. Go ahead. Give me another 4 here. I only need 32 hydrogen for this. I'm gonna clip my finger to death here. That's for you. Remember that was 28. Bam. Keep making hydrogen. So we're gonna need it for cracking next. Start cracking this shit up. I might as well just dump that hydrogen sulfide on a drain. I don't really give a damn about it. I don't need any more sulfur. And it's just too much of a pain in the ass to get the hydrogen back out. Sulfuric acid. chopping through it a little bit, but nothing too terrible. I might need more of the hydrogen than I thought. Oh, whatever. Just let it run. Let's see where it goes. Processing array even at the slowest level. This would have taken forever. I mean, it would have been running for hours. Now instead, it's just running at absolutely incredible efficiency here. I could never have done this with the whole row thing, because the losses on the line would have been so much. I would have had to have multiple things running. It would be, oh, this is incredible. This really is incredible. The sheer amount of power of this thing is just mind-blowing. And I'll have enough methane gas to easily make me some, I just need enough to make a bunch of silicone. Or polydimethylsiloxane. Or whatever. And then I'll turn that into silicone rubber, and then I'll have a good amount of that, supply of that. There you go, man. I wonder, will it do just 3? Probably takes the same amount of processing time. This is so cool. I love it. Let's see if it disappears. I'm thinking not. Oh, it took it. Yeah, it looks like it takes the same amount. Probably takes the same amount of power, even if it's only a little scrap left. Probably that. In that case, you'd have a little bit of waste. But that'd just be the tail end of the damn thing anyway. I'm going to swap this out. Just keep that bus over here. Brilliant. Just absolutely brilliant. And that took only about half an ANU to do all that, which is actually pretty good. I mean, that was a lot of centrifugation. Now I don't have any more zombie meat. Hell with that shit. Very cool. Very cool. I only need this for chemical purposes, so let's see if this is done yet. It's coming down to it. Yeah, 12 will do it. Yeah, 32 has done it. Probably on our power over here. As our power scoreboard here says, I've got. Let me tilt that so it's easier to read. 58. Could tell if it was a 6 or an 8. Well, as you can see, we're really crunching through it all now. Starting to get the chrome built up now as well. I destroyed a whole bunch of ruby for that earlier, but I've got plenty more. I could destroy this whole row of ruby and just turn it all into chrome. Probably should. Let me just go ahead and get it done. Let's just grind it all up. Let her rip. Oh, hell. I gotta get all this out of here. I want to fill up here. Good lord. Didn't think think I was gonna make that much. Oh, I forgot. These things, Going over here, I guess. Right, I could put it down in the sifter. Fun times. Yep, let's destroy all of our rubies. It's not like I can't go get more. Okay, that's stupid amounts of this one. Let me see, the sifter. Let's do this. So sodalite, crushed, simple dust washer. You know, actually might not be a bad thing to have. You don't get any byproducts, who cares? It's fast. After it's been washed, then you can sift it, right? Interesting. Oh, that's bees. Ore washing plant. That takes so long. It takes so much power. It's not worth it. So, you put that in the sifter, and then you get all kinds of crap out. Fun times. Yeah, I really should get a machine that'll wash that up fast. You know, we really do need to go to the Toxic Everglades. I haven't run this thing in a while. Holy crap. Holy crap! I forgot that thing was still going. Hey, radon is going to be much in demand here, so... Oh boy. It's Thanksgiving. I am going to have to go here soonish. Jump to go to. Anyway, check out what's on there. There's a calendar here. Okay. Gee, what next? What else was I doing? This is done, I think. I'm just gonna pour that into the ether because seriously, who gives it F? Hello, heavy fuel. I thought there might be a little hydrogen in there. I'm gonna need gases anyway. I might as well just go ahead and do this. I'll swap you out. Don't give me much, but it'll give me enough. It'll be enough. Not gonna need to make deuterium for a while anyway. I probably should have made what I made over there earlier. Let's see if I can remember. Alright, got the cracked heavy, hydro cracked. So I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I need a 6. Floating around, fucking somewhere around here. I think I took it upstairs. Maybe somewhere else. It's okay, I can steal a barrel from up here. I got tons of them. Those drums I made. It's a good question. Here's one. What I'm going to do is pop that stupid thing off. I'm just going to use cells to put the gas in, the fuel in, because I don't need to put it in that often. I mean, that made a ton. Already there. Of dairy or whatever the hell it was, deuterium and tritium. Right. Dairy air, that was the methane. Okay, what do we got here? I'm gonna throw you down here. Fun times. Ooh, I'll even get a little bow runner for this thing. IV conveyor module. You know what sucks in this game? Is the amount of stuff you get from those reward bags. Whoa. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I definitely don't want to do that. I want to screw up everything here. Screw up my whole life over here. Right. This thing's been a trooper. Never had a problem with it. I just want to have a little. It's nice to have some stuff out of there, just to, you know. Okay. Alright, just taking a second here to collect myself. This is done. Nuclear powered blast furnace. Best idea ever, guys. It is the best. It is the only way to go. I've worn this thing a little bit, haven't I? Nuclear powered blast furnace. Do it and don't look back. I am never ever going to look back to how I was doing it before. Which, you had no choice until I got nuclear power, but even after I made the nuclear generator downstairs, I still did. It took me a little while to finally say, you know what, I'm sick and tired of putting biodiesel, or nitro diesel into this thing and just watching it disappear after a few minutes. Yeah, I am totally flush with this stuff. Just pick up plenty of quad fuel rods. The one downstairs just takes 6. It's a hungry beast, but it lasts a very, very, very long time. It has taken me weeks just to get it down to this level because of the sheer amount of raw power this thing produces through this setup over here. The sheer amount of raw power coming out of this is just incredible. I mean, I think this thing here by itself is producing EV, and then this produces even more. It's like I'm producing like a third IV out of this. And that will power my stuff upstairs without any problems. Distilled water, it does lose a little distilled water. Let's just call it leak. It leaks a little distilled water over time, but otherwise no problem. This is so cool. I love this. Like I said, I'll get around to decorating that someday, but right now I'm so excited about fusion. But fusion's going to be a real bitch. Now, do I just need the machine hull? I think I need the actual machine hull. I just want to see what it's going to take to make this. Vanadium gallium cable. Which means I need a lot of vanadium gallium alloy made. Yuck. No fun. No fun allowed. So much to do. Okay, let's see. So let's now, before I do anything about making that fusion thing, though, I can't do anything with fusion until I make the core of the damn thing. And then I can go about the laborious task of building it. But for that, I'm almost certain I'm going to need this assembly line. I think this is what actually, I think you scan something and then you put the chip in there and it produces it for you. This will be interesting to find out. Oh, if I build this thing and it's kind of worthless to me, I'm going to be really pissed off. I'm going to be really pissed off. Up to 16 repeating slices last as output costs. I mean, this thing is just a nightmare. This is the nightmare build right here. So let's do it with quantum procs. Let's figure out how many I need. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because I gotta make the central one a double. So I need 8. So per 2, so 16. So another 2 here. That takes me up to 18 and 20. So 24. I need 24 of these cute little things. So let's see. Qubits. You have to use nanoprocs. You need these nanoproc things to turn into qubit things, but then you also need to put nanoproc units into it, and that just ups the nightmare level. I hate that. I wish they didn't do this to you, but well, you know, there it is. I have made some components. Let's do the qubit. Qubit processing is going to need that, and just fit you in that. And then I'm going to go get some platinum. Platinum is no big thing to have. It's if I could get platinum this easily, if I can get that much platinum this easily in real life, I'd be like just paying a whole room full of people to play the game for me. Yeah, but anyway, Give this thing a second run. Okay, put all that through. Now let's turn it to the fine crap. Just checking the news real quick while that runs. Girl wrote essay about gun violence is killed. Boy. Someone shot at a police officer in Chicago, and it hit his gun, which saved the guy being hit. Wow. It hit his holster and his gun. Doctors start movement seeking gun research in response to NRA telling them to stay in their lane. But they are the ones who have to operate on these people who get shot up. I'm a firearms owner myself, but I think the biggest thing we need to do is we need to know where these weapons are and who owns them. I mean, we really need a database. They have laws that disallow a database. The ATF keeps all that in boxes, and they've actually they ran out of room in their building, so they've actually got storage, like shipping containers, just full of records, and they have to search them by hand. They've done a little bit. They've got some things where they can keep an index of where the boxes are in the computer, so that helps them narrow things down a little bit. But so at least they'll be able to look it up by city or something. But there's rules saying they cannot have a database, and I think we need a database of the owners. That I think would cut down on people selling things when they shouldn't. It needs to make it easier to catch people. If they recover a gun from a crime scene, they look it up and it's not where it's supposed to be. Then the owner's got some explaining to do if they haven't reported it stolen. Now maybe they didn't know it was stolen. Maybe they were stupid and put it in a storage unit. Friend of a friend he put his guns in it. He kept his guns in a storage unit, and one day he came there and they were just gone. He opened the door and the place was just pristine. They practically swept the floor before they left. I mean, it was just gone. Everything. His guns, his ammo, all that just disappeared. Which is just, yeah. Don't ever store guns in a storage unit. That's stupid. Don't store anything you care about in a storage unit. Let me put it that way. It's a good way to never see it again. Alright. Away he goes. Now I got plenty of plat wire here. So I'll just keep feeding it in. Feeding the beast. Just keep the extras over here. I should upgrade these diamond chests at this point. I'm starting to run out of room. Oh yeah, I forgot I was building these things. So let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I need 6 over here. I could probably just chop that off and some room here. The basic fluid canner. What the hell I even use that for? Oh, I was making RE batteries for the weirdo recipes that require it. I really need to make some more cables, especially tungsten. It means I need to make the polydimethylsiloxane. So let's get that done. I need some chlorine, and then 2 methane, and 1 silica. I've got 15 here, so I'll need 30 chlorine. Actually, I think it has to go 2 at a time. Yeah, I can only do that 2 at a time. $7 of that, and then 7 chlorine. Marnie, where are you? There you are. It worked out. It's a dry chem. I'll just get the chem straight out of it. I'll put this guy back where he's supposed to live. I do like setting my machines up like this. I think it's actually pretty efficient. You can work, you just run pretty quickly between them and get everything set up. It might be, you know, I know some people like to build the full automation with this thing where it grinds and washes and then, you know, does its thing. But that's, probably get more of this. Wow, look at all that. Let's chrome it up, eh? Let's chrome it up. 14 qubits. I only need 10 more and I can build that thing. Which means I need to make qubit dudes. So, I want to make the qubit wafers. That means I need to take these quantumize and molten gallium arsenide. I'm going to do 8 of these. Well, remember, I got to do 4 because I got to do some of these I got to make nanoprocs out of. The other 4 I have to make other crap out of. Let's see. A little extra dust left over here. Just throw it up there. Blah. Okay. I'll continue once it gets. Well, I'll just help it along, I guess. Eventually, the belt would have pulled it out, but it's kind of slow. Should make a faster belt for it. Big piles of chrome. That's what we need, man. That's what we need. I completely emptied this damn thing. But that's okay. I know where plenty more is. That little mine under the mountain I've got over here. This little mine under the mountain's got plenty. I think it's actually out here, under here. In fact, I think I struck out my little hole I can drop down in. Yeah, it's underneath here. I got one under here. I still have some left over here, although I manually mined most of that up. Still, it's there if I need it. I knew I should grab that eventually. There it goes. Might be something's wrong with it. Right, drilling fluid. I'm gonna go put that in, get it processing. What a day, man. We've got a lot done though. I got some more methane gas, naphtha, light fuel, you name it. With LPG is more than enough to run this thing. I'm just gonna go ahead and We're going to flush that out, and then I'll grab my stuff and I'll take it down to where I need to go with it. There's so many things going on, it's easy to forget. There's probably, I'm sure there's better automation I could be doing, but at this point, at this stage of the game, we've done pretty well. Oh, wonderful. I go by lightning on the way out. I'll have to fight a ton of those stupid flying dumb shits. Hate those things. There's my copper. Still haven't done much with magic. Supposedly you can use magic to get Naquita without going to space, but it's not very efficient. Come on, game, don't freeze up on me. I wish I had a teleporter. So there was one mod, I can't remember the name of this thing. It probably create too many problems with this thing because it's got its own weird metals and everything. But it's some kind of a space mod or spacey mod. It adds a bunch of science fiction-y stuff. It adds some monsters, including like Borg robots and all kinds of weird shit. But it also adds this is the real kicker, is it adds Star Trek weapons like phasers. And man, the phaser rifle is fun. Similar to the ones you saw in the Star Trek movies and in Voyager. There's nothing like going down and mowing down monsters with that. I would love that one. But it also has the transporter in it. And it makes the transporter sound from Voyager's transporters. And it will beam you wherever you need to go. And it's actually really cool. We didn't tap this out, did we? Okay, there's still some bauxite left. There's not much. I'm scraping the bottom of this barrel here. This is going to have to be moved. This is it. Like Michael Jackson, man, this is it. The last one. I'm sorry for an MJ fan. I like this. I like his music and stuff, but I don't like what he did to himself. And I mean, he looked perfectly cool when he was black, you know? That was the way, you know, that was him. And then he turned himself white and melted his face, and I don't know why the hell he did that. I'm pretty sure the explanation they give, which is that he had that condition where black people start losing the stuff in the skin that darkens their skin, and they become start getting, you know, white blotches and stuff on them. I don't believe that story at all. I just don't believe it at all. I think he did something to bleach himself. I don't know why. I mean, you know, it was his body, you know, he's allowed to do what he wanted with it. Eventually he got killed by the, in fact, they were putting him in, he was having a doctor put him under anesthesia to sleep. Anesthesia isn't sleep, though. You probably don't have REM sleep properly. They said he was falling apart on stage, acting weird, and it's like, well, probably because the man wasn't getting any actual sleep. He was being put under anesthesia every night, but he wasn't getting any proper, you know, normal rest. So my guess is he was having brain deterioration from that. Can't imagine being put under anesthesia at night is really healthy either. I don't think there's ever been a study as to, you know, what happens when someone's put under anesthesia for a long period. Maybe there is, but generally it's not something that's done. I don't know what they do to keep someone in an induced coma, but they probably use something that lets them have more normal sleep. Okay. Okay, I did get the bauxite. It's going to scrape all that up. I'm not going to bore you guys with the bauxite mining. Or am I babbling about Michael Jackson melting his face? He probably could have better things to do. So I'm going to go ahead. It's been about almost an hour on this anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and shut her down. Alright, thank you for watching.